Have I not been through enough? I have protected this reality with everything I am, with the power that should have made me untouchable, and yet this is my reward? All I've done, all I've sacrificed, and still they dared to bring demons into my world. I know how they came here, and I know who sent them. They will pay!
Attention hunters. Interdimensional breach detected. Subject, the unknown has crossed realities. Off-world recordings recovered. Playback initiating.
Log entry 0472. Dr. Elias Ward, Senior Research Officer, Interdimensional Containment Division. Transfer of the invaders have been confirmed as a success. Casualties? Minimum, considering the scale of the breach. I still question the destination we chose. It wasn't optimal, not by any scientific metric, but it was somewhere. A place we could push them to before our own reality collapsed. And yes, we sent them to his world, the unknown's world. I've already heard the whispers, the doubt, the guilt. But we're alive. We're safe. And right now, that's all that matters. Log entry 0479. Dr. Elias Ward, Senior Research Officer. Shortly after the transference of the demonic threat, he arrived. Not as the guardian we've observed across realities. Not as the calm, ancient force that stood against angels and demons alike. He appeared enraged. A storm wearing a man's shape, and yet, paradoxically, weaker. As if the journey tore something out of him. The unknown collapsed moments after materializing. He's been moved to an analysis wing for stabilization and study. Updates will follow when we have more data. If he finds the power he's searching for, he won't just undo what we've done. He will tear down everything we've built, everything we've sacrificed to survive. Log entry 0486. Dr. Elias Ward. Something is stirring. I can feel it in the walls, in the air, in the way the lights flicker when no one's near the controls. The unknown. He's close to waking, and the closer he gets, the more I realize how catastrophically wrong we were. If we had stopped, just for a moment, and asked for his help, instead of dumping our nightmares onto him, maybe this wouldn't be happening. Maybe we wouldn't be standing on the edge of our own undoing. This version of the unknown, he terrifies me. He terrifies all of us. I fear for our own.
Warning. Subject unknown has awakened. Omega Black Protocol is now in effect. All personnel evacuate immediately. Containment is no longer viable. Survival cannot be ensured.
So here you are, Doctor. Did you truly believe that casting your failure into my reality would escape my notice? That I would simply stand idle while your chaos bled into my world? You dared to run tests on me. Bold. Foolish. Predictable. I have faced angels and demons without hesitation, yet this is the consequence of your weakness. Because of your mistakes, my friends are gone. When all you needed to do was ask for my aid. and I will bring them back. As for you, you may rot here beneath the weight of every life your arrogance has claimed. Hey guys, if you're hearing this, then I've already crossed into another dimension. I know to all of you it will look like I abandoned you, and for that I truly am sorry. But I refuse to let you witness what I really am. My power, my older tactics, they're not pretty, and I don't want you to see me any differently because of them. We've lost too many already. I was meant to protect you, and instead I failed. Those responsible for the breach, I once defended their reality a long time ago, and now they've turned on us. No, on me. They've forced my hand. I will return. Could be a few days, could be a few years. Yeah, dimension jumps tend to play games with time. They mess with me. Until then, look after the company. Look after each other. I'd like to return to a home that's still standing and isn't in rubble. So look after it. Yeah, just goodbye.
Okay, I've probably teased you all enough now. We're going to go with the usual VTuber reveal. We're going to start on the bottom and go all the way to the top. Show you my boots. Couple more straps this time, a lot more detail in them. The buckles, the leather. Akeno's done a great job. Like I just love the detail. And this is only the shoes, and the amount of detail they put into this model. Oh, go up a little bit more. So our trousers, or my friends overseas pants, are a little bit more baggy. We've got a couple of rips and tears in our trench coat this time. You'll see in the left and right side, there's a couple of rips, a couple of tears, so we've been in a lot more battles. Go up a little bit more, so we've got the knees. Oh! I don't have my gloves on this time. I've taken the gloves off. I mean business now. The amount of detail she's put in, like, I'm just like, some might say I'm gushing over it, but it's just like, I just can't get over the amount of details that Akeno has put into this. Like, holy crap. We'll scroll up a little bit more then. So we've got our pockets, we've still got our gold inlays, our gold things on the edge of our coat. Our sleeves are still rolled up, you know, because when aren't we in a fight? We're always in a fight. We're always fighting demons, angels alike. You know, if I had my sleeves down, my sleeves would just get more ripped and, you know, more sort of stains on them, and we don't want that. We want to keep our coats somewhat in good condition. Roll down to our chest, and we still have our red collar from our on our black shirt. We still got our red collar with a couple of gold inlays still there. I love the details. Like, I keep going on about the details, but I just love the amount of details in this model. Like, holy crap. We'll scroll down a little bit more to the hair, and oh, I have a mouth. I have a mouth. I have a mouth! Yeah, I'm going to keep on talking. I'm going to keep being a pain for you all. Wait, am I a pain? Am I not a pain? I don't know. Let me know. Am I a pest? Am I annoying? Am I a pain? I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just going on and 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 on. So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello. How you all doing? Although this is a pre-recorded and edited video, how are you doing? Let me know. You should still be over there on the screen for chatting,
Because if I did this correctly, then I should have this set to live premiere. So if you're there in the chat, let me know if you're there. Say hello. Also, Rob, Future Rob, if you want to type in the chat as well and let them know you're there, and you've not just left your fellow hunters and friends and fans in nothingness, because you don't want to be rude and not talk. So say hi, Rob. Say it. Say hello, Rob. Rob. Say hello. There we go. There we go. See if Future Rob doesn't actually interact with the chat. I am gonna look really stupid right now. I'm gonna look so dumb. To be honest, when don't I look dumb? I hope you like the model as much as I do. I am in love with this model. Wowie. This model was designed by Akeno, who, a little fun fact for you all, is the same artist who designed UberRob 1.0. When I moved from IRL content, well not IRL content, from gaming showing my IRL face, to going to the VTubing scene, they are the ones who designed the first PNG model. So I figured, for 3.0, and the fact I'm going into actual VTubing now, I should hit them up. And I found them, and their communication skills are like amazing. They kept messaging me with changes or how the model was looking. Did I like it? Did I not like it? They were just fantastic, and I cannot recommend them enough. Brilliant price, brilliant communication, great person, and they don't just do, VTuber stuff. They do sort of wallpapers, sort of custom arts as well. So I will link them in the comments below and in the description. So please go and check them out. I've had this model unrigged ready since Christmas Eve, and I've been waiting for a good time to do the full reveal. And I thought, 3 years going to a VTuber model then after 3 years. After PNG, yeah, it only seems right that I did it on the anniversary, so, yeah. I'm also realizing my model can do some cool expressions, and that's just in the neutral state. Like, like, if anyone tells me they've not played Devil May Cry, no. What do you mean you've not played Devil May Cry? No. But yeah, so, yeah, I'm in love. I'm in love with the model, and yeah. But I don't just have neutral facial expressions. I have a couple more. So if I have this keybinded correctly, which I hope I do. Devil May Cry. Have you played it? You haven't? I keep saying Devil May Cry, but Dante is like hirely. Dante is, 50% off my model design, like how I wanted my VTuber to look. And Saber from Fate, or Artoria Pendragon, is, the foundations for my hairstyle. So yeah, it's because Devil May Cry, I'm obsessed, I love that. Fate Stay Night, I love that. Artoria Pendragon, favourite character. Combine the two together. We also have, surprised, so... I'm just loving the model, and I do hope you guys like the model too. I will still use my PNG image if there's games that, I can't use my VTuber model on, because there's a couple of games out there which just on my current setup, VTuber Studio would kind of, burn out my computer, so now and then we'll see 2.0, but for the majority, we've got 3.0, we've got an actual model, so yeah, it's just, we've even still got the point in our hair, so if I zoom in a bit more, we still got, on the top of her head, we've still got the point, similar to Saber. Still got that point. Baba daddy daddy dad. What am I doing? What am I doing? Can you tell I've still not gotten used to the model yet? Can you tell I'm still not used to it? And now we'll show the model in full. We're not small. We're very far away. Wait, why am I bringing Father Ted into this? Yeah, so we don't have any sort of like... We've just got rigging on the head and the eyes and the hair. But we are going to commission Akeno later on for some more kind of like body animations. This is just, what we've got so far, and I'm in love, so yeah. I need to stop being silly. I need to stop. So, if this is your first time, seeing my content, the lore might be a little bit confusing, so I'll give you a slight recap from Chapter 2. Chapter 2, demons from an alternative reality invaded my reality, my plane, my world, i.e. this Earth. They invaded, they rained havoc, they took control, and I lost a lot of my friends because of it. Through possessions or through just general, game over stuff. I tried to perform an exorcism on my friends, and it went horribly wrong. So in the start of this chapter, my character, i.e. the unknown, i.e. an ungodly being who fights demons and angels, discovered that the scientist, alias Ward, from an alternative reality, were the ones behind their demons invading my plane, because they essentially had a device to transport their demons, their problems, onto my plane. So at the start of this chapter, and when my character wakes up, they are angry. So, yeah, I figured I've done... chapter 1 was, going into, VTuber, so, introduction, devil hunter. Introduction, I'm a godly being, hiding as a devil hunter. But also a protector. To then chapter 2, being discovered, having the planet invaded from an alternate reality, where I was, trying to be good. To then chapter 3, when we take a slightly different approach. Now, a couple of the shorts and the TikToks and short clips and whatnot, a lot of you had already kind of put 2 and 2 together and realised that I was going a bit more, not evil, but a bit more chaotic. I can't wait to show you the rest of chapter 3. That's still a work in development. So it'll come at some point. I will do like posts like a month leading up to it and stuff. Like I post quite a bit. We've also got the Robcast, which, just a podcast with, Robcast, which, totally original name change. Just changing, a couple of letters. And these aren't going to be long podcasts. They're going to be like an hour long, where I take on another content creator, friend, or VTuber. And I just talk about certain topics for about an hour. Could be silly stuff, could be good stuff. It's not going to be political. These aren't going to be like once a week things. It might be like once a month. Might be once every 2 months. At the moment, I've not quite decided yet, because that's still one of the other projects. So yeah, keep an eye out, keep an ear out for when that stuff happens. It won't be for a while yet, but keep an eye out. And what else was I going to say? Bringing back some old style content, some games that I've not played for a year or 2 years. Probably a year. Some content which you guys used to really enjoy me doing when I was sort of wanting to change things up a little bit. They'll be coming back. And also, there's a video tomorrow as well. I know I said I do like, you know, long form videos like once a week, but another video tomorrow. It's Devil May Cry 5. A shock horror, he's playing Devil May Cry. It's a challenge run. So I will, you know, either that side of the screen or that side of the screen, I'll show a little, you know, sneak peek of the thumbnail. It's a challenge run. It's not the normal way you would play Devil May Cry, just a little, you know, boss battle, this little kind of challenge. Which is a long video. About like 30 minutes, maybe a bit less. I think it's like 30 minutes. Short content, I'm not going to stop doing that, but I'm going to do it a little bit less. Yes, shorts, people are going to watch them more, but I want to bring more focus to long form content because I do a lot of editing. Like, if you speak to any of my friends or any people in this community, when it comes to me talking about how long I edit a video, like a 20-minute video could have spent like days and days editing. Because I worry that I don't do a good video, and I go over things, and I do check the background music, check the sort of zoom ins, zoom outs, blah 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 blah. So, before I go, to any one of you who has supported me, who has liked, commented, subscribed to my channel, my silly stuff I do, thank you so much, it means a lot. We have recently just reached the 300 subscribers, so our next goal is going to be 500, which will never, ever, ever happen. We're going to try and aim for 500. If we reach that goal, we're going to then try and aim for 1k, which is like an impossible task. But you know what? Big goals, you know, dreams, you know. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to a new era with UberRob. I've got a lot more wacky and insane ideas planned, but they're on the drawing board right now. So yeah, thank you so much. If you are new, I'm a Scottish VTuber, I'm silly. Wait, it sounds weird me saying VTuber now. I've been saying PNG for so long, the fact I can say VTuber now, it's going to take some getting used to. But anyway, I love you all, take care, and yes, new video tomorrow. So, you know, go check it out when it drops tomorrow. Take care, bye. Yeah.